zone. Colorado will bring it out. Right side entry. Natchez leaves it off the bench. Mackinnon backhand scores. He came like fire off the bench into the offensive zone and took it from there, and it's 1-0 Colorado.
Let's not get this puck clean. That's when Burns fires this one across, kind of bouncing off the wall a little bit here. Natchez just drops it to him. Nice job pulling it from behind, getting it to his backhand. But you see, once he gets into that shooting area, there was no hesitation. Bang, he got there. He took a quick look at the net. And
we'll leave it. Mackinnon dances, fires, and scores. Nathan Mackinnon. As soon as he got that puck, he had one thing in mind, and he took the shot and he finished.
4 men with sticks by the end of that penalty kill.
Here comes Buddy Natchez. Now McCarter McKinnon through the dot. Score! Nathan Mackinnon snaps it inside the far post. His first goal of the season. It's a power play goal, and the Avs looks to dish off. Seam pass. Back it comes. Burns with a shot. Save. Rebound. McKinnon shoots. Score! Nathan Mackinnon on the near side. Odger got some of it, but he could not get all of it. And finally, the power play pays off. The Avs getting his second goal of the season.
Well, the puck movement here is brilliant. Natchez over to Nelson.
On a line with Henrique and Mangiapane. But Colorado will break out at a 2-on-1. Mackinnon shooting and scoring. 7-1 Colorado. Nate Mackinnon, his 11th, and he's got a 3-point night.
The Avalanche are plus 11 in third periods this year. It's their best period of the game.
Picked off and cleared. A good play by Colton. And then fresh out of the box comes Nate Mackinnon. Charging in, shooting, and scoring. Nate Mackinnon blistering one upstairs on Calvin Pickard. It's his second goal of the period, 4th point of the game, 8-1 Avalanche.
Now hunched over after that hit in the neutral zone from Evander Kane. Mackinnon on the right wing. Sends one in front. Nichushkin dishes off. They score. Nathan Mackinnon stretches his point streak to 9 games as he opens the scoring. Just shy of the 7-minute mark here in Vancouver.
The entry is too much room allowed for Cale Makar. Now that opens up 4 Avalanche into the rush, and Nichushkin is going to freeze everybody in the middle of the ice. Hronek thinks that there's a shot coming. The dish goes to Mackinnon and wide open net.
Sherwood blocked the pass with the Avs regain control. Olofsson across. Mackinnon shoots. He scores. Second of the period for Nathan Mackinnon. The Avs count on the power play.
To clearing the zone, and the last thing the Avs need is a second opportunity. Right here is where Sherwood gets it. It hits his feet, but Makar finds the puck first. Olofsson, who signed as a...
With under 2.5 remaining in overtime. Makar leaves it. Mackinnon gathers. Mackinnon trying to shake Borgen. Mackinnon cuts to his backhand. He scores! Nathan Mackinnon wins it in overtime for Colorado. And the league's leading scorer caps off the afternoon for the Avalanche.
What Panarin's looking for. So a kill for Colorado. Missed opportunity for Detroit. Now Mackinnon goes stick handling through the high slot. Mackinnon with a wrister. Score! 2-0 Colorado. Mackinnon hopped away from Larkin. Bernard Docker couldn't evacuate. Score! Nate Mackinnon from Arturi Lehkonen. And just like that, it's 4-0 Colorado.
Their best shift of the game. The turnover happens right there. Nichushkin kicks it right to Mackinnon. And the dump in comes all the way around. This puck spins on the wall and jumps right out into the middle of the ice. On the dump ins, it is so tough to pick up those rims. They can spin when they hit your stick. That's what happened to Larkin. That's what happened to the Red Wings. Colorado's the beneficiary with Lehkonen in the slot, kicking it to Mackinnon right on the
final 4 seconds. Tenacious. Far side one-timer. Score! Nathan Mackinnon. It's a power play goal from the bottom of the circle.
What a play all the way across. Marty Nate just on the button. One-timer top shelf under the bar. 42 for Nate. Never a doubt.
These are two teams playing some of the best hockey. Everything is amplified right.
Like a hole in the crease. Fed across. I mean, he's made 44 saves tonight. Quick shot still from Avalanche. His second of the game. And for Natchez, his 25th of the season.
It's not funny, but you don't see that often, Mose. And then Mackinnon wheeling around, and one of the few seam passes the Avs have.
Towards the net, save Wedgwood. The rebound chopped up by Johnston. Hands up on the stick of Natchez. Fires at the length of the ice. And goes wide. The first to the puck, though, Mackinnon. Into the empty net, he scores!
Sliding to his right was Kevin Lankinen to make the save. Nathan Mackinnon looking for goal number 50, trying to reach that mark for the second time in his career. Lankinen was sharp stopping him. Now Mackinnon shoots one over top of the goal.
Well, you can see that top line gets out there for Colorado. Natchez and Mackinnon together, and they are so dangerous, especially side to side.
Here's Mackinnon back in, cutting across with a wrist shot. He scores! Grabbed the puck as he hits that mark for the second time in his career.
So much explosiveness and power for Mackinnon. He dives into the zone, and as Hronek has to race onto the ice off the change, he's got to get across the ice. Look at Mackinnon, stop, up, turn. There goes Hronek. The move around the top of the circle, and Ogre
feeds it up top to It's across for Manson off the bench. Sends it in front. Score! Nathan Mackinnon, and he points at the back of the net to make sure, and there it is, career goal number 400, the third player in franchise history to reach the 400-goal mark, and he does it by stuffing it by his rival Binnington.
Not sure Binnington has any argument on this one, and Mackinnon emphatically pointing to the back of the net. Career goal number 400 going to the dirty areas. It all started in the neutral zone. Gabe Landeskog out-battled.
Got enough. That one high off the glass. Avs try to get out. Natchez sent it over. Now Mackinnon with the empty net. Scores! And there's 100 points for Marty Natchez on the Mackinnon empty net goal. That is who the Avs mob after they make it 3-1.
Kaprizov, big numbers in his career against the Avs. 20 points in 18 games. Out front they score. Mackinnon got loose in the slot. And the puck finds him off the wall. Avalanche with the game's first goal. It's 1-0.
It was unexpected that puck was going to come out on the defensive side. Byrne does a great job of just getting the puck to the net. Turns into a wall battle. Lankinen just gets his stick in there on top of Kaprizov's and just strong on his lower hand. And that puck just slips in between the two Wild defenders and finds the tape of 29, who of all people, probably not the guy you want to find the tape, but he's all alone in front.
And the Avalanche take over. Minute and a half left to work with. And Nathan Mackinnon back on the ice. Here he goes. Mackinnon steps, shoots, scores! Sometimes all you need is Nathan Mackinnon. Power play goal, Colorado.
We'll see if Charlie Lindgren heads to the bench here soon if Capitals get possession.
Turnover and a goal! It's a three-point game for Nathan Mackinnon. You make a mistake around the net, Mackinnon makes you pay. A little help from Marty Natchez.
One thing, but to turn over to Natchez and Mackinnon. Here's Sandin trying to make a play, and a great stick by Natchez. He puts it behind him, takes it away, and then a little feed to Mackinnon, who is not going to miss from there. And here's the play. Sandin's looking to reverse this puck. Natchez gets his stick in good defensive position. What a play by Natchez to Mackinnon.
He still passed him the puck, and he couldn't do much with it in his skates. And sort of stepped on that stick, which we saw a penalty called on earlier back in the first period that led to a Chickford power play goal. Here's a steal from Mackinnon, and a chance for Lankinen. He scores!
Well, Nathan Mackinnon just steals this puck. Comes from the far side. Here's the play as Mackinnon just grips it from Soroth and in comes Mackinnon to the far side, and he goes under the arm of Lindgren. But there's Mackinnon. Pressure, sort of kind of just let it go. I don't think he knew Mackinnon was there, but he's like, here, I'll take that. And a great pass as the Avalanche, well, they had one taken away. They put it right back on the board. Is it a 4-2 game?
So Mackinnon